what's good, YouTube? Posted, I think one video was supposed to be posted yesterday and didn't end up uploading, which kind of sucks, but, and then we posted a video today as well of yesterday night, of that second video, because it was 2 a.m. when I was working, but wanted to post a third video. Go check out my Instagram, and you'll see, or Ethereal Athletics, you'll see the, probably some vintage, like, or classic, like, edit or something. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I got that shit from Sam Sulek. I saw a bunch of them, but Sam Sulek is the one, like, I got the music from, like, what kind of music I wanted to choose for the first one on my personal Instagram. I'm thinking we're gonna go with rock this time, just because. I'm also sitting because I have a really bad shin splint in my left leg, and it's starting to hurt a lot to walk. So we're gonna take a minute. I just wanted to talk about, I'm reading Psycho Cybernetics. One second, let me just put this chapter 4, chapter 4, Psycho Cybernetics, and a lot of it's talking about self-image. Like, I know that's what the book is about, but it's all self-image visualizations mainly, and it's just coming up with examples and how people have changed their lives. And honestly, I think it's so true when you start to visualize and see yourself in this positive area of your life where you're doing what you want, you're living the dream life, and you're fulfilling your purpose almost, right? And it was talking about, I'm not Christian, by the way, I want to make that very clear. I'm not Christian or Catholic, but it was talking about it, and I believe but it has a point, right? Like, God made us, I don't know if I'm not, don't quote me on anything, but the whole point is, like, we were created by God, right? So our creator, whatever you can call him, the father, whatever, however you feel on the subject. But here, there's a very important page that I wanted to talk about, because this kind of changed my eyes on it. I'm not Christian or Catholic, but it's definitely something to think about. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is from the Bible, but I'm sure there's something similar in the Quran. Whatever, I'm not going to go into religion. I really believe in the all-wise and all-powerful God. He can do anything. He sees everything. Everything is written ahead of time. All-loving creator, like, he loves all whatever. But with that, like, with the logical conclusion by which he created man in the first place, such an all-wise and all-powerful creator would not turn out inferior products any more than a master painter would paint inferior canvases. Saying, why, like, let's say you're Bugatti, or why would you come out with a shitty car, right, when you're known for making amazing cars? Like, everything God created, and he created everything. Why would somebody create a defective product, right? Everybody is effective in their own eyes, right, in their own way. If you can figure out what you're like and what you're about, you can have a passion for it, and you come into something's confident. Why should you be considered, like, fucked up, broken, right? Like, I don't know, I think, and there's two ways to look at this too, right? I'm not saying everyone's perfect and everyone is, like, everyone's opinion is right and everybody's, like, everyone should go fuck themselves or whatever. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying more so, you were put on this earth. In my opinion, I truly think everybody has a purpose and there's something to fulfill in yourself. So you're put on this earth, right? You were birthed ideally, some way, somehow. Why should you waste the time you have, right? You're here for a reason. You're not here just to, like, work for everybody else. If work makes you happy, do it. If you feel fulfilled within what you're doing, do it. But if you genuinely hate your life and what you're doing, then that's not your purpose and you're not following it. Like, there's free will as well. We have free will. It's funny, there's, like, it's a contradicting statement, like, everything is written, but you have free will, because how would we have free will if everything is written ahead of time, right? But with that, I don't know, I like to believe in both. I don't know what's true and what's not. I have no right to say anything about, I'm telling you what I think, and that's it. I'm not telling you how to think, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, in my eyes, if you have free will, you have a choice to do, like, whatever, and if you work your ass off and you make the right choices on a daily basis and you do good things, why shouldn't you be rewarded for that some way, somehow? And even if you're not rewarded financially, you're rewarded internally, and maybe on your deathbed, because everybody dies. I'm gonna die in 100 years, you're gonna die in 100 years, my family's gonna die in 100 years. It's unfortunate, but it's true. We're all gonna die, but that's why we cherish each other. Why would I waste my, like, I don't want to be, sorry, off topic. Let me get back to the original statement. On my deathbed, I'm gonna be sitting there. Oh, fuck off, bug. Oh, get off me. I don't like bugs. But why? You're gonna die one day, short form, and ideally it's a natural death where you die relaxed instead of in pain or an accident. But accidents happen, right? So you don't know when you're gonna die. I could get shot in the head right now. You could just see boom, but that hasn't happened quite yet. There's probability on dying in every single way, and we'll see who's the unlucky bunch who does, and that includes me. But with that in mind, why would you want to waste your life away knowing that you can die any second and that you have unfulfilled potential resting there, right? Like all the people who want to sit in bed all day and kick shit, I don't understand that, because I truly think everybody has a purpose and there's something within them that wants to come out, but some people are too scared, they're too embarrassed, and they do all these things to hide themselves almost and stop them from doing what they love, whether it's their parents saying what they want to do or XYZ. And you know, you got to just go into your life thinking, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I know what I can do today to push myself to be that dream version of myself. And if we all put ourselves in that mindset, I think the world would be a much better place. Ideally, you're doing, in my opinion, what would be considered good things. Like, you know, my dream version of myself, I'll just say it on the internet just so I can keep myself accountable. I want to be driving an Audi R8. I want to be living in Puerto Rico someday, or somewhere where I want to be a consistently profitable day trader. And all my decisions on a daily basis go towards that outcome. And, you know, would an Audi R8 driver be partying all the time? Probably not. So I'm not partying all the time. Would he be reading more compared to the person who parties? Probably. So that's why I'm reading and I'm learning about myself. Would a consistently profitable day trader be like today? I was working late last night. You guys saw the video. Ideally you saw the video, or you can just go check it out. It should be posted. But I was working late last night on my company, and like, should I be trading? If I'm sleeping at 3 a.m., should I be trading at 9:30? Fuck no, because I don't have enough sleep. I can't make correct, conscious decisions. I'm gonna go over the market, what happened today later. But for now, I shouldn't be trading, and that's okay. So all the decisions you make on a daily basis, there's always an outcome hiding behind them. There's always something hiding behind them, right? If you want to be a track star and you want to be like Usain Bolt Jr., I'm not familiar with this stuff, but I know who Usain Bolt is. Do you think you should be partying? Like, I always go back to partying, but it's true, like drinking, smoking, that's not going to do you well. Like, do you think you should be drinking and then next day going to practice or whatever? Or do you think you should be skipping practice? Probably not, because you're trying to become this version of yourself and it's very difficult to do. Everything worthwhile is fucking hard. That's the point why it's worth it, because it filters out the people who aren't about it. And that's the worst part, because so many people in life just go through it. They're like, let me see if I can find a leaf on the floor right now. It's like this, right? If I throw it up in the air, it goes away, it flies away, because it's going with the wind. People go through their lives being pushed around, not standing for anything, not doing anything, and that's the saddest reality there is. And if you always do that on a consistent basis, you're never gonna get anywhere besides being pushed around by every single thing in person who gets in your way. And if you stand up and stop and say, hey, I want to be this, if life pushes me in that direction, I'll move, but if life pushes me another way, I'm not moving at all. And sometimes things are meant to happen that's completely different. And what I'm saying is not purely correct. There's so many faults with what I'm saying, but with everything in mind, you should be fighting for what you want instead of just fighting just to get what you like, to receive things, materialistic things. You should be fighting for the fulfillment, because when you have fulfillment, a lot of the time there's financial rewards from it. If somebody's an artist and they love doing art and they get their bills are paid, they're living a great life. And then when you're so happy to do what you love, you can start picking your own niche, and then you can start finding ways to be compensated for your skill set. So I'm not saying that everyone should be an artist, by no means, but I'm also not saying that nobody should be an artist. You should do what you love. If that love is playing hockey, go play hockey. If that love is wanting to be a gym teacher, go be a gym teacher. I don't give a fuck. If you're passionate about helping kids out and you're like, you know what, I'm really good at sports too, I'm gonna combine it, go be a fucking gym teacher. By all means, I'm glad for you. But if you genuinely are upset with your life and you don't believe what you're doing is fulfilling yourself internally, then go do something else. Nobody has forced you to do anything. right? Your parents can say this, your mom, your dad can say that, but they will not be paying your bills when you're 50 years old. Ideally, they won't. Some will, but you know, that's a sad reality. And some people will look over this video and say, you know what, he's right. They may get temporary motivation and then fuck off right after. Some people may skip over this video, and the people who watch this video, just consider what I'm saying and take it in. Really, like, think about every single person. If Michael Jordan didn't do XYZ, would he like be playing basketball? Would, if he wasn't practicing 6 hours a day or however long he practices, even without any financial reward, before he was a pro player, would he be where he's at? So you got to just go through your life, even if you're not getting rewarded, do what you love to, while maintaining compensation to keep living, and you know, you'll thrive naturally because you're fulfilled internally, and then eventually externally, if you keep that thing going. And that thing is, there's a way to be compensated, right? If you have a, I don't know, some things, you know, can't be compensated, but ideally most things will be. But I'm gonna start walking again because my leg feels better. I'm gonna go to the supplement store, get a snack or Walmart, whatever comes first. We'll see what happens. Actually, a shake and a snack, and go home. Forgot my keys, so I'm literally just gonna be reading this outside my doorstep, which is gonna be pretty fucking annoying. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining because it was my fault. That's taking accountability for my actions. I forgot my keys, so I'm gonna live with the consequences. And anything you do, you have to live with the consequences, no matter fucking what. And yeah, that's really it for today. See you all. Either this will be one video or this will be a part of another video, ideally one, but I'll see you all in the next video. So peace.